didn't know why I came so far. Was I blind till I know this won't pass? And held my way, walked away, that I just got so sick of it. Then the way that I was from there, give it what can see you no more. And you let it go.
Like the fifth dragon bird. Double African dragon blue shot man. And a two-man laser.
Get the hits on here, no! Fourth Dragon does go into Nasty's side. There's the equalizer in the back line. Catapult is actually, you know, a 5-9!
It has been a long road from 8 teams. We are now down to 4. Ladies and gentlemen, summoners at mga viewers natin, eto na tayo. This is the Pro Gaming Series 2016 Spring Split Playoffs. Yan!
Yeah!
At kami pa inyong magiging shoutcaster. Ako po si GS Shin Buminawan for an eye.
At ako naman po si GS Riku.
We are going to roll on the first matchup, first series ng ating playoffs. Ladies and gentlemen, syempre powered by the official energy shot ng Pro Gaming Series Booster si Energy Shot. Genius, boost your focus, boost your game. Schedule natin dito, Miss Riku.
Yes, for our first match, which is NAGA Esports versus Imperium Pro Team. We're only gonna have a best of 3 series for tonight. Kahit isa lang, I'm pretty sure this is gonna be super duper explosive.
You have to take note na for this split, in our gauntlet style format and our playoffs, makikita natin na kung sinong matalo dito gets eliminated will definitely lose their chance on making that spot, on making that chance to become the champion itong ating split. Nakikita natin na nakaabang ang Mindeski League of Legends, okay, sa final spot. So it's gonna be, kung sino man manalo dito, will face off Celestial Esports naman para sa huling leg ng ating semifinals. Again, gauntlet style, mga kaibigan. And of course, hindi lang mga teams ang mainit dito. Pati kayo rin, mga viewers natin, mga summoners natin, kasi hindi mawawala ang ating match and win promo. Ano naka-feature ngayon, Miss Riku?
Ang naka-feature ngayon ay yung IPT bundle natin, which is
from Light.
Yeah, from Light. And that includes Dragon Wing, Corki, Creator Victor, Cosmic Reaver, Kassadin, Black Frost, Anivia, and High Noon, Twisted Fate. Ayan, as you can see.
Of course, syempre naman, mula rin naman to sa Booster si Energy at Genius, mga kaibigan. We also have the Stream and Win promo Headhunter bundle. You can check that one out sa ating Pro Gaming Series Facebook fan page. We have Headhunter Rengar, Headhunter Akali, pati yung Headhunter Caitlyn, and make that Headhunter Nidalee na i-nerf na rin. Ayan. Anyway, nalungkot ako.
Sad life.
Nalungkot ako. Anyway, wag na natin patagalin to. Let's get down onto the drafting phase. NAGA Esports versus Imperium Pro Team.
Ayan guys, so what are we having for dinner? Ayan.
Ano ang mga pinagbabaan dito?
So we predicted, as we've discussed earlier, na definitely every time pagkalaban ng NAGA Esports, they ban Malphite because Suzaku has been really prominent nga.
Of course, yung Papi pala yung hindi natin na-discuss kanina.
Yeah,
no?
but then we wrote it down that Suzaku is gonna probably use Papi, but yeah.
So ang hindi natin nakalaban dito is Papi, but Azir Malphite, yes.
Yes,
Papi.
Azir Malphite. We actually, NAGA has the tendency, okay, masyado ako na-excite. Punta mo tayo, tapusin na natin yung bans nito ng NAGA Esports. Trundle, we have discussed now, Trundle, hindi siya papansinin ngayon. But then, it appeared in the bans. Because Poisanity, maybe they scouted. Maybe JLC has been using it at the top. Maybe Suez has been using it in the jungle.
I'm thinking nga, baka ang top to eh. Instead of the support.
Yeah, because I think, as far as I remembered, EULCS last night, there was a Trundle top. And it's not completely out yung Trundle, but it's not as popular as before.
Yeah.
And would like to point out then LeBlanc and Zed, so much respect for Light. This is the matchup we've also been waiting for. This is Daigo versus Light. Katapos, aside from that, JLC in the top lane versus Suzaku. One of the really mechanically god
Suzaku has made a name right now. Matagal ng godlike yan. Nag-i-stay sa top 10, top 5 ng ating challenger. So look, and right now, he's rolling on a ridiculous 112 wins against 36 lose. sa solo queue record, top 1, 1,200 points. Around 1,200 points yung points niya ngayon sa Challenger.
My God.
And again, he's been very successful here at the spring split ng Pro Gaming Series. Whereas ang background naman for JLC, I mean, ngayon lang siya pumasok sa Imperium Pro Team, pero mula sa time pa ng War Gods and mga teams, kinakilala na yan.
Yeah.
Si JLC, one of the formidable, if not the best top laner dito
Yes,
sa bansa.
in the Philippines
He's made a
now.
name na talaga. He's
He
made a name.
did, definitely. And we also talked about Naga has a tendency to like first pick Alistar, but they do have their different priorities. Now that Lulu isn't bad, it's their time to get the Lulu for themselves, especially na parang although we talked about Kog'Maw got nerfed, right? But it could still work.
Yeah.
Kog'Maw could still work. It depends. And
Pero kumalis na sila dito.
And I'd like to point out then na we expected probably Akari to go on an Elise, on a Lee Sin, but since Gragas has been in a really good spot, really good team, can really set up good team fights, can make the picks as well.
Yeah.
So, early game, they need the Gragas to make the early game plays. Kasi, we have discussed na parang, pagdating sa laning, of course, magaling dyan yung IPT because they're really everybody is mechanically good here. So, they want to help relieve that pressure with Akarain's Gragas.
Kaso pag nilakit tong Ramos,
It's
parang...
gonna be at the top, right?
Yeah, it's going to be a top lane Ramos. Ewan nga, parang it's leaning na, parang natalo na. I mean, kasi hindi nabasa yung Ramos pick. There's the pick on the Corki, then Elise pick. Pagdating doon sa second round, ano yun, Elise tsaka Kalista pick.
Yes.
After picking Fiora, then, ang nangyari, si Daigo nilagay sa... kay Lulu.
Wow!
Hindi naging
Daigo!
support Lulu. Ang last pick is Brom. Ang naging last pick is Brom. So, it could have been a Lulu support sana.
Or Lulu top.
Lulu top, ganon. Oo, or Lulu top. Hindi, may Fiora na kasi.
May Fiora na kasi.
Napick na yung Fiora. I mean, dun sa flow nung pickings, napick na si Fiora.
They were
Last na sana yung kay...
Alin ba?
Ay, last set pala is Lucian tsaka Brom. Nag-Lucian Brom combo.
Nag-Lucian Brom combo.
Pero may
very
Lulu
classic.
na sila. May Lulu na sila. So, hindi nila
Anticipate.
basa yung Ramos pick.
Yeah, they did not. I mean,
kasi,
actually, here in my notes...
Sabi ko kanina, pag na-pick mo yung Elise, it opens up for a Ramos pick.
Yeah.
It opens up for a Ramos pick in the top lane. Kasi like you could just go for meron kang AP na mid. And si Corki, yes, ADC, ang classification or range marksman ang classification ni Corki, but we know na na hybrid yung damage yung dinidil niya because of passive. So yun nga, it's very often for IPT to open up for the Ramos pick. And right now, Ramos is very, very strong.
The funny thing is, I expected Naga to pick Ramos, not IPT. I expect it's here.
I expect Naga has their eyes on the Ramos pick.
Me
so,
too.
yun, napili as the last pick is yung Ramos na ilusot ng IPT, yung Ramos pick. Considering na they're on the red side.
Yeah, considering na they're on the red side.
Kasi
they have that power naman din to have that last pick. So, they reserve talaga. And,
pero you have to anticipate that meron kang last 2 picks, plus you have the Lulu. It's really, parang na-fluster ako na parang, hala, nagano sila, Lucian Brom sana.
They put the power threats onto just 2 members in the game.
I was really expecting...
Exactly, because usually what Naga does, they put 3 power threats in their team, which is the top lane, the mid, and then the AD carry, of course. But now, nag-lessen na. So they put
ko talaga magla-last pick, Daigo, mid lane yung...
Yeah. Well, although it is a safe pick,
yeah.
he's gonna be fine against a Corki. And during team fights, when Ramos goes in, probably gonna just whimsy the target who's nearest, kung sino yung tatargetin ng Ramos. So, it works well then in terms of not being able to die agad because you do have the wild growth against the Ramos. But then, you have to fear pa rin the Kalista. These are really scary people right now. Suez has been, I think, spinam niya ito sa Boba Marine. So they do have that international experience already with this roster
Ito naman si JLC with these picks. Diba?
Yeah.
Bigla talaga si JLC may ipapasok na pick na kakaiba. Right now, ang meron lang tayo because JLC has been out of the scene. Ngayon lang siya dumating sa playoffs for IPT. For the top lane, we were guessing na Jarvan for top.
Urgot top.
Hindi no. Irelia, gano'n. Irelia sana, diba? Pero yeah, why not Ramos? Kaso diba, carry kasi. Carry ang iniisip natin for
well,
JLC.
you can carry definitely
with this Ramos right now.
The kit is really there in terms of trying to catch the AD carry.
I was looking for options for Daigo kasi nga parang last 2 picks, NAGA Esports, pinili, Lucian. Okay lang yun. Tapos Brom yung pinartner. Akala ko Lucian, Lulu. Tapos parang ano pa yung mga champion na pwede kay Daigo. So naban yung Azir.
Azir is gone.
Azir is gone.
Zed is gone as well.
Pero binan yun ng NAGA. Why did they ban
So that
Zed
means
and
it's off
LeBlanc?
the table.
So it's probable na they're thinking na from the start they wouldn't give the Zed pick on Daigo. Pero there's still Ari, di ba?
There's Ari, there's although I'm not sure if this is very situational.
Yasuo.
Because both of these Light and Light is actually a very good Azir, but they don't have first pick. But then first pick nila is Lulu, so it's not really their priority. I guess it's NAGA being flexible in terms of their composition talaga. They don't want to rely too much on the Azir. Although maganda yung win rate ni Daigo on the Azir. Really good.
Pero isa pa to, NAGA doesn't shine so well when they play conservative.
Yeah,
when they play the scaling. When they play aggressive, dun sila talaga nagsashine ng grabe.
Yeah.
I mean, pero, well, one thing is for sure though, NAGA is going to be a team na parang veteran team din. They know na kahit parang mamain mo sila pagdating ng early game, and ang taas ng early game hustle mula sa Elise na to.
Yeah,
and
both of them actually, with Gragas and Elise.
And even teleport Ramos, man. Actually,
that's gonna be really scary. Especially pag umabot na ng 20-minute mark where JLC will have the home guard buff already. And considering the fact, not sure, I've seen the builds like Ramos would go like Guardian's Angel.
They're going to stall.
Yeah.
I mean, NAGA has all the hit to stall. Kaso, yun lang. Mag-scale down si Luxuria.
He's gonna be consistent. Luxuria is just gonna deal consistent damage all throughout.
They're backing their cards now onto Suzaku.
Yeah. Suzaku for the lane. And then, they're gonna lack damage later on in terms of scaling. And Hate, I remembered, ito guys
Daigo is going for a kill lane.
Yeah, with the Ignite. Meanwhile, okay, that's an exhaust onto Light. But just to refresh your memories, guys. Okay, mamaya na yan. We're heading on to the Rift here in the Pro Gaming Series. This is the playoffs. Ang dami-dami pwedeng pag-usapan, Shinbu. Grabe!
Heavy guts ng larong to. You have to take note, ladies and gentlemen. Ang matalo sa best of 3 series na to will lose their chance on securing their spot for the semifinals on the road to the championships. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Summoner's Rift. This is the Pro Gaming Series 2016 Spring Split Playoffs, a best of 3 series. First match between Imperium Pro Team versus NAGA Esports. On the blue side, you have NAGA Esports. In the side lane, it's gonna be Suzaku. On that Fiora, in the jungle, it's gonna be Akarain. On the Gragas, mid lane, you have Daigo. On the Lulu, and for the bottom duo, it's gonna be Luxuria. On the Lucian, AD Carry, and Badger on the Brom support.
Yes, and on the red side, we have Imperium Pro Team. In the top lane, we have JLC with the Ramos. In the jungle, we have Suez. In the mid lane, we have Light. For the bottom lane duo naman, we have Hate with the Kalista. And for the support, we have Boy Sanity on an Alistar.
Powered by the official energy set of the Pro Gaming Series Booster C Energy Set Genius. Boost your focus, boost your game. Sa lahat ng mga viewers natin, esports.garena.ph/stream. Sa lahat ng mga summoners natin, kanino kayo kampe? Sinong susuportahan nyo? Put in that hashtag IPT win or put in that hashtag NAGA win. Invite your friends in to watch at sama-sama tayo tunghayan ang isang napakainit na laban between IPT versus NAGA Esports.
Well, the difference between these teams talaga is, of course, IPT is of course veteran team compared to NAGA. They do have that international experience with the GPL.
Yes.
With this roster as well against Boba Marines. And wait, lumipad yung thought ko kasi si Badger is trying to just ginugulo si Suez here. But the Krugs are safe.
Okay, so after the scaling, it's going to be like an early... so let's see. Nakita nyo sa ating, nakita nyo sa ating screen, ayan. Yan yung numbers natin. Prepared na prepared, mga pre, di ba? Ayan, tail of the tape. Tail of the tape mula sa mid lane matchup natin. Daigo versus Light. Ito yung huli nilang showdown.
Yes.
Ito yung huli nilang showdown. Kasi ang matalo dito, laglag talaga dito sa ating split. And, ayan nga, looking at sa configuration ng mapa natin comes level 1. NAGA Esports is looking for a domination control over here at the top lane.
Yeah, looks like they aim for the lane swap as well.
Yes, and it's going to be a body system because of course it's going to be ridiculous na iwanan mo si Suzaku sa bottom, di ba?
Yeah.
And, I mean, Suzaku versus Ramos match-up.
Yeah, they're aiming for the fast push here.
Yes, and roam. Kasi pagdating sa ganitong klase pala, roam style ka, doon mahihirapan si Ramos comes the early game.
Oo.
Mas mabilis ang 4-man push nila kaysa sa Ramos,
Definitely.
Alistar, Kalista.
Oo.
And let's see on this one. So,
Everything is there. So, let's see ang response dito ng
NAGA.
Imperium Pro Team.
Imperium Pro Team, yeah.
Dito
Pero,
looks like they're trying to fast push as well.
Wow,
just to
NAGA
make it an
Esports.
even trade. And they're just gonna... mid lane, walang mangyayari dyan early on. But I'd like to point out, mas experience sa BO3's IPT. NAGA rarely experiences these best out of 3 series. And
look at this one talaga.
looks like they'll be able to pull it off. It's
I mean,
4-man versus 3-man here. So, I guess experience na rin ang for experience, I have to put it, of course, to IPT. Because that's 3 people down there sharing experience compared to dun sa top lane. So, Kalista will be ahead here compared to the Lucian. Let's see what is the next move of NAGA Esports. Rift Herald not yet there as of this moment. Meanwhile, this is a good play from IPT. Na habang everybody's distracted from NAGA Esports, they're concentrating. They're putting down vision already in the bot lane, and they're even trading in for a dragon. So if they get this dragon in, this is definitely IPT's win. In response to that, everybody's just chaining their reactions here. Rift Herald naman tayo. And if you lock in a Kalista, you have better objective control.
Yes, that is true. Sa stats mo, no? Iba, no? I mean, raw stats ang binibigay nung aspect of the Dragon na buff, no?
Yeah.
Yung Dragon Slayer na buff na 6%. Could have been crazy. Kung doon sa red stacks may plus 6% ka pa. Mga plus
Ang
ano yun?
sakit.
Plus 60 yun.
Minsan
Minsan nagkakaroon ng discussion. I would like to mention kanina, bakit ako na parang ine-emphasize ko yung Nidalee nerf. Ano ba yung nerf kay Nidalee?
Ano
Ba
yun?
yun? Hindi yung number adjustment. Gagawin daw si Nidalee na mas clunky. What do you mean by mas clunky?
mas mahirap na nga ilanding spear. Mas mahirapan pa ba tayo?
Yung cancel animation niya. Si
Ah.
Nidalee actually, I would like to tell you, Riku. Ang cancel animation niya, 4. Meron siyang 4 na cancel animation. Kaya kung mapapansin mo sa mga challenger tier players, ang karamihan sa kanila, merong Nidalee nakalusot sa kanila. Because on the high MMR na division, ganyan. Yan nga. Maraming players ang alam nitong mechanic na to. Kay Nidalee, it's been there for 7 years.
Chaining skills as fast as you can.
As
And
in,
then with auto cast.
4 na resets. 4 na resets. So, ang taas ng damage na nailalabas
No,
ng
within a
Nidalee.
short span of time.
Yun yung aalisin. At ang daming nagkakareklamuhan ngayon sa Reddit.
Dahil natanggal yun. In-adjust.
Bakit daw inalis yun? Ang tagal-tagal na daw na meron ganun. Well, that's not one reason. Hindi porke matagal na ang isang sistema, and that's also the reason na hindi mo siya aalisin.
Yeah.
Kailangan natin ng pagbabago.
Yeah.
Diba? So, ayan, 2016. Election.
JLC tagging turrets here will get another hit just so that paano niya po yung aggro ng Torre.
And wow, tower race ang
Yeah,
ginagawa
tower
nila
race.
dito.
No one is trying to kill anybody. So basically, mid lane does not exist. Only the side lanes. Meanwhile, kayang-kaya to ituloy-tuloy kasi lugi sila. Kasi Rift Herald, that's Rift Herald.
Yes, ang mali ng IPT, they're willing to fight this tower race. Nag-start yung NAGA Esports on the top lane, get that Rift Herald buff, plus they have a Lucian and Fiora.
Yes, exactly. And the important skills of IPT's kit is around level 6 pa.
Yes.
So, they do have the capability to try and stall, and they can disengage easily kasi wala pa yung mga really important things that would make IPT's kit to work.
Oh yeah.
And
classic Akare, naliligaw na naman dito.
and this is actually a really good play, I mean, overall, by everybody who's just trying to sort of adjust. This is the first time I actually seen a 7-minute mark. Yung second tier turret na sa second tier turret is actually gone already at the 7-minute mark.
At ang may bakbakan lang talaga dito, di umalis sa lane nila. Sila lang yata yung naglalaro talaga ng League of Legends dito. Kasi yung iba tower, parang ibang laro eh. Pabilisan mag-push ng tower.
Mabilisan.
And it's Daigo. And
Those,
life.
yeah, those are the enemies lang yung Torre. Pero, look at the wards then from IPT. They're actually very dominating. And it's sort of balanced. One is defensive, one is then aggressive. But they're all rotating here now. Meanwhile, NAGA Esports here in the mid lane, they aim for this. The Braum pick is actually really good. I'm not sure kung sino na una. I think Corky yung nauna.
Yeah,
so the sieging, that what they can do is actually try to cancel out the poke as much as they can. And it's also an anti-sieging champion as well.
Kaya na rin nag-prompt yung NAGA Esports for sige, ilagay na lang natin yung Lulu kay Daigo kasi on the late game, Braum heavily covers the 40.
Yeah, definitely. Because it cancels a lot of things, a lot of that DPS. And let's see here, Hate and Poisanity. Just gonna kill minions.
Wala pang level 6 tong mga players natin.
Yeah.
Well, Akrin is on level 6 now. Mid lane is level 7. Pero I mean, second tier turret. May pasag ng mga second tier turret. Overall on the map, 5 turrets ang basag. 8 minutes into the game. NAGA Esports with a 1K gold lead. Without even securing any first blood or any kill all over the map. It's just the tower race.
Yeah, this is a tower race.
How to play League of Legends.
How to play League of Legends through like rotations. And then we have mentioned that IPT, that is their strength, diba, sinabi natin kanina, is the laning phase.
Yeah.
The laning phase is gone with what they're doing. They eliminated that. So it's now up to NAGA East. It's now up to IPT on how they can make some sort of response to what NAGA has been doing. Kasi ang sinasabi natin, weakness ng IPT is the macro play. NAGA Esports, this is their element.
Yes.
Although, they do have a tendency to have a hard time closing games even though they have the lead already. But let's see. I'm really excited how this is gonna pan out. Kahit 0-0 yan sa score, you can see what's going on, the pressure, the intensity of the decision making between these two teams. You can actually feel and see it with their movements.
At naintindihan ko mga kapatid, sa ating chat, hindi nangyayari sa solo queue yan. Yeah, hindi
talaga.
Hindi talaga. And it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
Lahat yan ang galing din sa solo queue kasi iba talaga ang solo queue.
Yeah, compared to like competitive team play. So that's a Rift Herald. This is a good job because this means that when Dragon spawns, they're ready. Kasi
meron sila nakuha objective.
Meron sila nakuha objective. Hindi siya magiging objective trade na parang kinukuha ng IPT yung Dragon, kukunin natin yung Rift Herald. Hindi. They took it in advance, so that's something less to take off from the map. That's theirs already. So Dragon na lang ang natitira. And towers. So now IPT has to choose between tower or Dragon. Yeah. That's why, eto na, package has been reserved. Kinuha na ni IPT Live. We are gonna see and expect a play. Teleport is up for both. Although nandito naman si Suzaku. Ramos is recalling. It's not yet 20 minutes. 10 minutes pa lang tayo, guys. 10 minutes pa lang tayo.
And this is how NAGA understands the game. I mean, sila ang isa sa mga team na pinaka hindi priority ang Dragon. Because they know so well that if you trade up a tower, that gold advantage is, could snowball a key champion on securing those items. At yun lang yung one item na getting built, malaki yung difference na nagagawa nun sa isang team fight. That's why may ma-heavy investment yung NAGA Esports pagdating sa Dragon. Pero gaya nga ng sinabi mo, pagdating sa Rift Herald, kasi from the Dragon. Pero gaya nga ng sinabi ko kanina, yung Rift Herald, yung early Rift Herald setup nun,
Okay.
Nanigurado lang yata.
Nanigurado. And Fiora, siguro naka-cooldown yung dash niya.
Yung launch kaya nag-request na explosive cast.
And the thing is, everybody can go out of the pit, if ever. Except for Lulu, kung walang flash. So this is, now, IPT sieging. That's Braum, Badger, doing its job as the anti-siege champion.
Pag best of 3 series talaga, dun yung pinaka-top shape yung...
Like,
doon naka-top shape yung mga players.
Exactly. We have to make this game 1 count kasi nasa atin yung momentum. If ever we do win, we have that one foot
Yung momentum,
forward.
mahalaga talaga yung momentum na yun. Even international players would say that. One, let's look into the itemization here. One item away onto building the Trinity Force at the core team natin. You would see also the daggers doing that meta pick. One core item, Frost Queen's Claim mga kaibigan, and both of the junglers now has their runic echoes on top of that ward for jungle item. Pinakabagong jungle item. Ayan, Tracker's Knife.
For the
Kaibigan.
ward, yeah.
And also have to take note, oh wow, Kalista is just a few clicks away also onto building that Runance Hurricane. Pero di pa rin tapos yung kanyang call, no?
I think, Bork yata.
Ay, yeah, Borg,
Yeah,
sorry.
Blade of the Ruined
Yeah,
King
yes. Blade of the Ruined King nila dun sa, yan, nabuo na rin yung cutlass na yun.
It's
And
gonna
of course,
probably
Suzaku,
W just, okay. So safe naman si Suzaku can stash
you
away.
cannot raise any top mula doon sa Ramos na yun. But, wow, it's JLC. Medyo hindi, because of those kind of rotations, mukhang hindi nagmamanifest yung Ramos niya so well because this is not a standard laning phase.
This is not.
And
It's way past that.
Kapag hindi ka naka-standard laning phase, wala yung power ni Ramos. Yung heavy ganking potential na meron si Ramos pag standard laning phase. Kung rotate ng rotate ang kalaban, di mo matagpuan, siksikan pa ang jungle, predict nila kung saan ka manggagaling.
And look at the deep wards then from Naga Esports. They know where Kalista is at this point. They guarded the river so well. So it's hard for IPT to try and make a play. Kasi, yun nga, Naga is just basically moving around the map kung saan yung IPT as of this moment. So you see IPT just trying to run around the map then, trying to catch them. And they they only have JLC to initiate the fight and Poisanity with the combo.
Look at the map. This is like a really crazy map. Kasi kung saan lang umiikot.
Ang lilikot nila. Ang lilikot talaga nila. And it is really good to see din na parang Hate is also forced to run around the map din.
And you have to take note, Luxuria. Nauna pa sa kanyang item.
Yes. But although this is understandable kasi mas mabilis yung wave clear ni Corky, 128 CS over Lulu.
Yeah, I mean kay Lucian against Hate, naka agad si Luxuria. Essence Leader.
Yeah.
Whereas Hate, well, isa sa mga strategy din ng ICT is leaving Hate on one lane and farm out.
So yun, they see the Luxury is there, although they have to be careful here. Poisanity can actually initiate the fight. They don't have a Morgana.
And it seems na hindi na alam ng mga teams. Nung nakuha na nila yung early game objectives, ngayon, papanipes, gano'n naman talaga. Papahirap habang tumatagal yung laro. Kasi kapag nakakuha mo yung mga easy to get na objectives, ang hirap mag-setup kayo. How do you get that one protruding tower in the mid lane? Nag-iisang torre na yan, you cannot just dive that one with even if you have that Lulu Wild Drone. I mean, Alistar's just there. And he'll beat you along with that turret.
Yeah.
Using that pulverized combo.
Yeah, can you imagine? 15 minutes in, all the summoner spells are intact except teleport. Walang flash na nagamit.
All in talaga to.
If a team fight's gonna happen, it's gonna be really explosive.
Ang tanong, sino magpapasimuno? Ikaw, sino hula mo?
Sino hula ko? Naga.
Ako Naga din. Sino sa Naga?
Akari.
Si Akari din.
Akari din sa isip mo. Tignan mo yan. That is Lucian. They're gonna give up a Rift Herald here. Although, I'm not sure if Naga wants to contest this. They don't have an AD carry. 5 members are there from IPT. It's gonna be too risky and not worth it if they wanna contest this. They do have the wave advantage. That's top, that's bot pushing. And the thing is, Ramos is only really good in terms of team fights. So, ang ginagawa ng Naga Esports, they're sorta avoiding that. They do have Acrane for the disengage, just in case may nasimulan itong Imperium Pro team. But they are avoiding that. They're just out-rotating IPT.
Everyone is just looking onto making that reactive play. Even Acrane is willing to use the explosive cast just to mill. Just to mill. Kung alam nila na meron silang numbers din advantage o parang they're on the downside, yun, mag-explosive gas! Oh my God! That's one from mga kaibigan! Poisanity po si the headbutt! Here comes the shield! How many summoner spells gets burned? And it's gonna be Hate prompting to use that heal. Whereas you can see Napoy Sandy, after receiving so much damage mula kay Luxuria, gets saved by the Fate's Call, but that will put NAGA Esports on the footing to advance on this outer mid lane turret.
That was so crucial. I think Lucian could have died there, if ever. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, walang explosive kasi Akarin dito. Nakasalo niya, sabi nga natin, si Akarin talaga magpapasimuno. Siya rin ang mapa-first blood. Receive out by hate. Only 4 members remaining para sa NAGA Esports. Luxuria will go down. Suzaku will be forced to flash out. Suez will try to connect that cocoon, but up to no avail, mga kaibigan. Rin ang 2 members are down para sa side ng NAGA Esports, and this is gonna be an outer mid lane turret for IPT.
I don't think this is the first time NAGA did this mid lane push and, and then lost the team fight.
Yeah.
I think this happened around Summer Split.
Yep.
Yeah, 2015. But because of that, they lost 2 turrets. They should really be careful because IPT can easily punish you with those overconfident plays. They could have just stayed put, just stayed behind the enemy turret and just killed the turret.
Di ko nga alam eh, ba't umasok si Akarin doon?
Yeah.
There's a definitely a big mistake there.
Yeah.
It's either inakala niya cooldown na after yung kanyang explosive cast. Because definitely he has no explosive cast. That is an easy dragon for IPT from that trend mula kay Hate.
NAGA Esports, even though they were ahead in terms of towers and in terms of rotations, they should not make the same mistake again because this easily can snowball out of control because they can only back on Suzaku for the late game for the split push, and meanwhile they will lack damage later on, and it's gonna be JLC is gonna be really scary and unstoppable. And right now, that's
oh my god, JLC in the backline, mga kaibigan. JLC, he managed to connect out to Daigo. Enters the explosive cast, mga kaibigan, but Daigo will shift the wild growth on the backline. It's gonna be Luxuria dueling out with Live. The big one managed to pop out Luxuria. Akrin is doing the work onto Live. That is the Winter's concussive blows bursting through Live, mga kaibigan, with Akrin securing the kill. Fate's Call mula dito kay Kalista is going to deliver for Insanity. Flashes in, headbutt from a blade, and Suzaku gets delivered like a pizza, mga kaibigan. It's gonna be Hate on a killing spree mula sa 2 kills, 3 kills in the pocket of Hate. It's gonna be 1-5 all in favor of IPT, and this could be one easy inhibitor turret para sa side na rin ng IPT.
And just what I was about to say, they cannot afford these kinds of mistakes because this can easily snowball from IPT.
Yes.
This is their strength. That's why I said earlier, Rammus is only effective in terms of team fighting.
Wow.
They can bank on Suzaku with a split push later on. But then, if they keep doing this, IPT just really finding the fights that they want here. And after only like 1 minute, they managed to get kills again. Got 2 kills after that.
This is very good for on IPT.
Yeah.
Talagang sinet up nila yung play na yun. Because they know that NAGA, assuming that IPT set up that one. So they know that NAGA Esports will be pressured to push that mid lane outer turret.
Exactly.
So that opens the setup for JLC. Hindi siya napaghandaan ng NAGA Esports na manggaling mula sa likod. Yes, that is a Ramos, pero still, kaya nga that is a Ramos.
That is a
so
Ramos.
anytime from the back, may salagubang sa alaginto mula sa likod.
Exactly. And it worked so well with IPT. 0-0-4. Kahit wala siyang torre, Sunfire Cape pa lang yung kanyang nakompleto. That is enough to make a really good team fight on their hands. And especially na sobrang sakit nila Light and Hate at this point of the game. They're able to set up well. Suez with the Abyssal Scepter, so it's gonna be painful red. And here comes Hate, very aggressive, very brave.
Yeah, they're passing on through Daigo, but you have to take note that the cocoon is on cooldown. JLC is going to enter the base, ladies and gentlemen, and you can see that Spooky Ghost, mga kaibigan, puts up the slow inhibition onto Imperium Pro Team, but they are going to take on this inhibitor. And with that be said, mga kaibigan, they're going to initiate onto JLC. That is one of the tiniest members. Grand challenge onto JLC. It's going to be a free fountain. Pero hindi na block. Ayun sa likod sa backline. May sustain and Suzaku receiving the wild growth. He gets popped there by Kalista. Also, they're going to take on teammates dito ng NAGA Esports. Ilang kill banda dito, banda doon. Sabi ng NAGA Esports, arigato. They will just fall back.
Wow, they're picking Baron actually.
Wow, yeah.
NAGA, that was a pretty ballsy move to sort of contest the open inhibitor versus, you know, pushing down the waves. Akala nila, it's one of those mind games again. Akala nila IPT would fall back. So this is what happened here. They obviously lacked the damage. They concentrated all their damage on the JLC. Okay, that's a good explosive cast. At least na-delay yung ibang damage dealers ng IPT. But they invested so much on JLC that Light and Hate were free all fight long. Zaku was actually just poking Poisanity as well. The targets are not, they don't have anyone to reach the backline at this point. And they don't have a good initiate. I mean, they are gonna rely on Akarin for the initiate, but if that fails, no one else can do that. Ramos, you take Ramos any day versus someone who'd initiate the fight. Gragas, of course, you'd go for JLC. So Zaku isn't the best either. What you can do is, yun nga yung ginawa nila, put the wild growth onto Suzaku to be the front line, to be the one who starts your team if it's not gonna be team fight, if it's not gonna be Akarin. But it's not gonna work. You guys, they invested so much on JLC. As in, the team fight was very, very long. Sustained team fight was, yun nga, was long. But all this time, Hate and Light were having a party in the backline.
I believe, oh man, cheers pa sila.
Oh, you cheers.
May,
ano pa,
may Bluetooth speaker sa tabi, ganon, bumili ng, nag-grocery muna, tapos...
The thing is, Naga's comp isn't built for the team fights, it's IPT. That's why they have the Dragon to disengage. That's why they have the Lulu as well. Just to like, yun nga, disengage and then fight another day or rotate na lang. But it all went wrong because of the mid lane, where they weren't supposed to start anything at all. They were just supposed to kill the turret.
Yung isang ikot, babalikan natin ulit. Ang ebidensya. Soko, ayan. Yung pinuntahan dito ni Akarin nung pumasok siya dito. It all went down. It just escalated from that point on. Kung anong point ngayon, kung anong disposition ngayon ng NAGA Esports sa laro to.
And the thing is, normally, early on, diba, even if you're a tanky champion, turrets are gonna hurt a lot in the early game. Kahit tanky ka, Gragas ka, kung sino ka man, that's why you'd want to concentrate on the turret first before trying to start a fight. So, it could have gone better, honestly, from that point. But let's see, that's Dragon being taken down. Vision is still really good for both sides. Although naging mas defensive na ngayon yung NAGA Esports because they are obviously at a disadvantage.
But if IPT just play this methodically, like if there's by a miracle NAGA Esports cannot go into the backline of IPT, this is a true win na for IPT. Kaya sabi ko kanina, nung ano palang champ select, ba't hinayaan ng NAGA yun? Yung Ramos pick. So, doon ako na-amaze, sige, they could beat this one. Go for that, like, hyper rope pagdating sa early game. Pero ngayon nag-clash sila, ngayon nag-team fight. Yan nga, ang bilis. Isang mistake lang on one team fight and you cannot anymore win any team fight.
Yeah. That's why it's really on IPT side in terms of team fight. IPT really looking for these vulnerable spots ng NAGA Esports. And right now, kanina, NAGA nagdi-dictate. Ngayon, sila na ngayon yung sumusunod sa galaw ng IPT. And imagine they have 3 disengaged champions there. That's Brong, that's Gragas, that's the Lulu. It's not gonna work at all if ever naman nasa lukan ni JLC. I don't see any defensive itemization here on Lucian and on Lulu. At all. That's a Lich Bane. I see a Lich Bane there. So that means they're more on the turret taking. They're more on the turret taking because it really works. It really chokes down turrets really fast, really quickly. Static Shiv, definitely wave there. That has become more a popular choice now because you'd rather put pressure on the waves just so that you can move around the map better. I think it's related to the Z0 portal where you slow push, ganyan. So Ramos is now also split pushing. I'm not sure who is gonna win if ever magkatapat tong si Fiora, but that's a thorn mail already on Ramos. He's gonna be really, really scary kung katapat niya si Fiora.
Yeah, I mean, pero I mean, kung sa duel, no? Kung
sa duel. If ever kasi nag-split na, Brave na tong si Ramos to split. And let's see though kung anong gagawin ng NAGA Esports if they get this Baron.
Yeah.
If IPT gets this Baron, I'm not sure how NAGA can hold out.
May good chance naman na manalo si Fiora, pero hindi yung diretsong paluan.
Oo, hindi talaga.
Kasi it would require Fiora to put in an early grand challenge against Ramos. Kasi you would want the true damage mula sa passive mo. Pero this is another team fight and a very big chance that NAGA Esports will use this one. Now,
Daigo! Whoa!
IPT has the Baron. Daigo gets popped, ladies and gentlemen. JLC receives the grand challenge. It's gonna be Poisanity being a gift, being an ally para kay Suzaku. Suzaku will be red, mga kaibigan. There's a flash in mula kay Poisanity, pulverize, and Akari will banis lang palayo. But it's just hate cleaning up, ladies and gentlemen, and JLC taunting up Akari, and it opens as a 3-1 kill para kay Hate. Ladies and gentlemen, Imperium Pro Team, considering those dead timers, it's a definite win for them.
Yeah, it's only Daigo who's gonna respawn first. But the thing is, what happened to Daigo's positioning? That was really awkward in front. I know you want to poke, but then it's not. You're very, very vulnerable to Poisanity. I mean, Poisanity has lost his cooldowns already because he sort of screwed up the combo. But you know, Daigo in a utility champion, we haven't seen it work yet. So yeah, congratulations to IPT. Grabe, 28 minutes in. Hot damn.
Yes, man. I mean,
Hot damn.
PGS 2015 Summer Finalists, di ba? It's Imperium Pro Team. So, it's gonna be Imperium Pro Team securing the first victory ng ating laro. Let's look onto our end game screen. Makikita natin how that fight went down. So, as you can see, it's Hate.
Grabe. Hate 803 actually predicted na he might get Kalista. It's either we actually discussed na baka mag-poke comp yung Ezreal mid, then
or Urgot.
Corki
Nag-Urgot
mid. Urgot. We actually put Urgot. Shoutouts to Amplifier who made the predictions-ish. He brought out Urgot kasi Hate uses Urgot.
Yeah.
But JLC, great opening match here in the PGS. Great job. 0-1-10 on the Ramos.
And it's the composition. And it's the composition. As in, doon pa lang sa drafting phase, kita-kita natin na nung na-pick, nilock in yung prom, tapos Daigo!
I'm like,
Lulu.
Daigo on the Lulu.
Tapos biglang nag-Ramos top lane, boom! Countered.
Yeah, I mean, they built so much disengaged na rin yung NAGA Esports just to, concentrate on rotations.
Yes.
But
yung hard-earned lead nung early game, lahat ng rotations na doon, it all went down the drain. Nung pumasok si Akari dun sa mid lane, without any explosive cast, he gets popped under tower dive. Hindi nabasag yung mid lane turret, yung outer mid lane turret.
Hindi talaga. Grabe. So,
it's IPT.
It's IPT winning that. Great job for Imperium Pro Team. Really dominating team fights.
Tingnan natin kung makakabawi ba ang NAGA Esports. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a best of 3 match for our Pro Gaming Series 2016 Spring Split. So, there is a good chance that Imperium Pro Team will secure their slot over the semifinals kung manalo sila dito. Isang win na lang ang kailangan nila, whereas will NAGA Esports close this series 1-1 and will we have a game 3? Now, an exciting
I kind of wonder. I want to see game 3.
It's going to be one crazy match. You have to take note, NAGA Esports has been delivering crazy set of matches here at the PGS 2016 Spring Split. Of course, powered by the official energy shot of the Pro Gaming Series, Booster C Energy Shot Genius. Game 2 tayo, definitely. Kung manalo dyan yung IPT, there's a good chance lalabas na rin yung ating match and win promo.
Yes, definitely.
IPT Light Battle. Ladies and gentlemen, kami po inyo naging shoutcaster. Ako po si GS Shinbu with the 1 for an I.
At ako naman po si GS Riku.
Guys, we'll be right back for Game 2. Si Akari talaga magpapasimuno. Siya rin ang first blood. Receive out by Hate. Only 4 members na remaining para sa NAGA Esports. Luxuria will go down. Suzaku will be forced to flash out. Suez will try to connect that. Cocoon, but out to Noxie. He managed to connect out to Daigo. Enters the explosive gas, mga kaibigan. But Daigo will sink the wild throw on the back line. Luxuria dueling out with Live. The big one managed to pop out Luxuria. Akari is doing the work onto Live. That is the winners. Concussive blows bursting through Live, mga kaibigan, with Akari securing the kill. Fades go in, headbutt from the blade, and Suzaku gets delivered like a pizza, mga kaibigan. It's gonna be Hate on a killing spree mula sa 2 kill streak. And skin about of Hate. It's gonna be That be safe, mga kaibigan. They're going to initiate Auto JLC. That is one of the Tatias members. Grand challenge! Auto JLC is going to be a free fountain. Pero hindi na block. Ayun sa likod sa backline. May sustain and Suzaku receiving the wild growth. He gets popped in by Kalista. Also, hit. They're going to take on teammates dito ng NAGA Esports. Ilang kill banda dito. Banda dito. Now,
Daigo! Wow!
as the Baron. Daigo gets popped, ladies and gentlemen. JLC receiving the grand challenge. It's gonna be both Sanity being their ally para kay Suzaku. Suzaku will be red, mga kaibigan ng Flash. Wala kayo kay Sanity Fulgurize and Aka Raven bodies lang palayo. But it's just hate cleaning up, ladies and gentlemen. And JLC